we go. Let's just adjust. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. End of February. Woo! Wow! Already. What a month. What a month. How much did you pack into that month? What did you pack into that month of February? Let's get us on. Let's get going. Good morning. Who's coming in with me today? Morning, Sophie. Don't even have your name, but I know those hearts. Well done yesterday. Am I still crackly? Just drop in if I'm still fuzzy or if it's better if it's further away. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Julia. Oh, we're doing good this morning. We're all in and all at it. Got another one. I can see a fourth person, but can't see who it is. But anyway, you might be driving, so don't worry. Don't try and do it if you are. How are we feeling about February? How did we do? What did we accomplish? Let's have a look at all of this. So come to the end of the month roundup already. Can you believe it? And we need to celebrate always. We need to celebrate and we need to reflect. So it's like every end of the month we need to make like a New Year's Eve. It's a New Year's Eve today, and tomorrow's a New Year's Day, and we need to like have that like real mindset about it. That's a new chapter. I mean, we know every day can be a new chapter, but this, I think, if we bundle it into a month, you've got a good chance to make a difference and be able to reflect and before moving on again. So if you haven't got a journal, it'll do you good to get a journal, really, the way that we're going to move forward with this. Again, these questions I'll put in an email tonight, so you can either answer them now as you go along or just give it some thought as we go. So we're going to go through the whole thing. So we want to look at how we did. It's reflecting on the work that you did and seeing if you've got progression. So there's different areas that we're going to look at. I want you to look at those when you get the email tonight. But I want you to focus now on, obviously, the food, the nutrition, the workouts when I ask these questions. But outside of here, there's four areas of your life that you need to look at as well. There's your financial area, your professional area, your personal health and well-being area, and there's the environment that you are in. So you can answer these questions for each one of those. This morning we're just going to go with the workouts, the nutrition, how we've done on the plan, and go on that. So let's have a look. Reflecting on your workouts. Okay, are you happy with the amount of workouts that you've done? Are you happy with what you achieved in your workouts for the ability that that you have at the moment? Are you happy? Now, are you measuring them? When I say that, can you look back and say, right, yes, I know I increased this weight. Yes, I know I got better range of movement in my shoulders. I got better range of movement. I had less pain, maybe. Can you measure those? Have you done that? And you can measure those either just by simply journaling, or obviously logging down if you're increasing weights or going a higher level on a machine, of cardiovascular, or if you've extended your walk to, say, you're going to measure it by walking around a block at a good pace, and you're going to see if you can decrease the time for the speed that you're out there. So you can see that you're measuring everything and logging it down. So this is a motivator. When we measure, when we have measure and we progress, it's a motivator. So I want you to now, as we move forward into March, let's look at March for measuring our progression. Because if not, and it's a few comments weren't there this weekend saying like, yes, but I need to dumb down a bit more on the food and everything. Well, again, it's all about measuring, because measuring motivates. And if you're not measuring, you don't know how well you're doing. And so a lot of the time we automatically assume we're not doing as well as we could. It's a default in our brain, isn't it? Instead of when you say, well, actually, I did really well. So let's look at March for measuring. That's what we're going to do. So look at the foods that you're choosing. Is it becoming more commonplace to choose veg with every meal? Yeah, even breakfast, veg or fruits at some point. Now, when you have fruits, remember that if you have fruits and you don't have the protein wall there, you are going to have like blood sugar spikes up and down. So if you're just eating like a porridge with a little bit of honey in or something like that and fruits, you may find that there's not enough protein on that, and so you might have a little bit of low blood sugar or weakness, sweating, that type of stuff that happens when you've got low blood sugar, lack of energy, hunger, cravings, those sort of things. So checking that you are having protein with every meal, that makes a difference. I was out with somebody this week and they're trying to gain weight for something, and they were eating a lot of simple carbs and had that actual thing happen where they needed to eat now because they hadn't had protein with the meal that they were having. It's a wall. It stops those insulin spikes up and down and enables you to go longer. So some elements pushed, others need a switch up, dropped on aqua and swapping in a body pump from Monday. That's excellent. Really good. Really, really good. So, again, time to recognize, time to own it. This is what these end of months are about. Stop any, we all have it. Stop any dilly-dallying, procrastination. Own it. See what we're doing. Move forward. So, are you having the veg now? Don't forget, you can have your frozen veg. Frozen veg has really gone nice. There's chunky mixed veg, which used to be rubbish, where you'd have the small little things. They used to be absolutely rubbish. They're really good at the moment, really good. And they are, in fact, much more tasty than eating a lot of the fresh ones. Unless you can get to the farmer's market and get it early. That's a good place to go. Saturday market in Lichfield Square. That's good. So, what was the big thing that you accomplished out of the whole of this month? Think about it. What did you do? Was it the squat challenge? Because it was intense. Was that like a really good part of it? I can't believe that actually. I'm still thinking it's January. What was it that you accomplished? Or do you feel you didn't accomplish? Did you just tick small boxes? Have you got to do something a bit bigger? What have you got to do? What did you learn about yourself this month? What was the main thing that you learned? What can you learn and move forward about you personally? Did you find out if you are emotional eating? Are you looking and checking in on that? Remember, we've had these talks before about emotional eating. Are you recognizing that some of the things you're still doing emotional eating? As we're on this plan, building strength and resilience of body and mind, we need to always come back to the strategies. Remember the strategies of the the 5 mood lifters. Look at the 5 mood lifters if that's you, if you are going on your emotional eating still. And this one, important. What are you proud of? Come on, we all have something that we feel really proud of. Let's stick with the nutrition part first. Often you're going to have something much bigger in the professional or the personal thing that you are really proud of. That would impact your choices in exercise and eating. So, look at that and see when you're doing this roundup of everything, your finances, your professional, your personal, your environment. Have a look, see how those are impacting you, the financial professional environment on your lifestyle choices. Yeah, see if any of those are having an effect on you, what the way that you are. See if you are going out celebrating because you're doing really well in one of those areas and then it's having an impact on the other. But remember, you can have it all. We can have it all. We really can. All we do is apply the same thing to those other things outside. The consistency the 15-minute to have the whole lot going on and to be strong in mind and body, okay? We know that things are going to pull us off plan. We've said that. So what are you proud of? Really do that one. Dumb that down. That's really important. Let's have a look at how you showed up in the group. If you've had your success or you haven't, let's have a look at how you showed up, how you actually showed up in this group this month. Did you attend lots of the lives? Did you attend a few? Were you a bit slow off the blocks? What did you do? Have you posted in the group? Remember that the more that we get the bubble of the group, the more that we get the motivation. So let's have a look at that. What is the something in the group that you feel that we need more of? Put the feedback for me. I need to hear it. I really need to hear it. Do you need more accountability? What do you need from me? I want to find out. I'm here every day. I'm here all the while for you on the group. So use it. Use what you've got. Let's get the results we want. Let's go. So your self-care, did you do enough of that this time? Or was it well balanced? Or was it tipping too much on the relaxation? Which one was it doing? Or was it too distracted on other stuff? You don't feel like you had time for your self-care because you were like so busy with so much stuff. Have you got to look at that stuff, the amount of things? And so again, you know, having great fun going out every weekend is great, but sometimes there's not enough time to stop and breathe and smell the roses. You know, it's about having that balance of fun, but not overdoing it, because if you're rolling on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, you're not even having time to appreciate that really great night out that you had, that really good experience that you had. So there's that. Are you a busy fool? You know, I'm guilty of this myself. Are you a busy fool in work? Are you running around, so many balls in the air, and you aren't being able to put the whole effort into the one? So that one, the one that you want, isn't growing because you're a busy fool. The one that you're not getting the results on because you're a busy fool. So we're guilty of it. We can be. So let's check in with that we're not doing that. Let's have a look at how did you stay focused during this month? What was keeping your main focus? What pulled you in? What pulled you into your health goals? Really, again, pinpoint that down, find out what that was. What keeps you focused, and know what it is. Let's go for that. How did you manage your time? Did you stick to the 15-minute rules? Where are we? I'm sure I'm going to have to roll this on to tomorrow. We are on 7:58. How did you manage that time? 15-minute rules. Let's really stick with these 15-minute rules, and because a lot can be done in that. And when the time element's against us, we produce sometimes our best work. So you know, we know that, you know, there was like I had to send something out last night, or it wouldn't go for 2 days, and it's like, right, you can do this, get your head in the game and flipping do it now. Stop it. Stop saying it's going to take you 3 days. Stop saying it's going to do this. Let's get real with it. Let's get real and do the big, go back to the big frogs. Are you spending too much time on those other things and you're avoiding the big frogs? You know, eat the frog every day and eat that the first thing in the morning. Do it. So let's have a look. What was your biggest challenge? We get them, don't we? Or maybe that challenge is ongoing. How are you dealing with that challenge? Are you pleased with what you're doing with that challenge? These challenges are ongoing, aren't they? But we can adjust. We're not trees. We're not planted. We're not rooted down. We can adjust. We can move. We can go forward with that and adapt and change. We can be flexible. So your challenge, if it's still ongoing, remember that. Just look at from a different direction. Look at it from a third party. Look how they could handle. Reframe your situations. So we reframe that situation all the while. Recognize, then reframe and move forward on your challenges. So we've done that. What new skills did you do? What new skills did you find out? So that might be in your exercise. It might be new skills in cooking. You may have bought a new air fryer or something, you've got new skills in using that. It may be that you did a new workout, that you've enjoying different type of workouts. And yeah, just think what new skills, what can anchor you into your wellness. Yes. So, and finally, what will you do differently next month? What can you do? Remember, this is like New Year's Eve. It's exciting. It's New Month Eve. Let's go for it. New Month Eve, and it's New Month Day tomorrow. This is really exciting. We don't want to miss opportunities. Have we got our head down? We've got opportunities there all around you every day, every single day. Don't keep your head down. Let's be open to opportunities that are going to enhance our life, make it better. There's lots out there. And we're all guilty of keeping ourselves blindsided. Did you make that new friend last week when we said that new friend? Did you go out and speak to 2 new people on that day? I did. I met a lovely woman called Vicky. I did put it in the plan. And lovely woman called Vicky, and a great connection. So there you go. And then I haven't done it again. It's rarely been out the house anyway. So. All right, that's changing. That's something I'm changing. Have a good time. Have a great end to the month. Do all those. I'll put all that in the email tonight so you can really get to grips with it. Do it tomorrow. Do it. It's an exercise, positive one. It's going to keep you tuned in. Have a good one. And hugs to everyone. Well done. I think you did do a great month. I think you really did. Good stuff. I think the only thing that I didn't hear was enough of stuff on the WhatsApp. Let's do that. Have a good one. And if you want to give me feedback, you can do it privately if you want, or just drop it on the WhatsApp group. Let's go. Got it. We've got it.